hope you can hear me. I am excited to be here today. This is our fourth episode of Journey to Authenticity. So thanks for joining me. Hopefully you got the message to come here rather than on my Facebook profile. Today I am talking about the internal compass that we all have that we probably are not really even aware of exists. So let's kind of get started. First of all, let me just ask, in your business, are you frustrated that you aren't really where you want to be, or you feel like your business really isn't where you want it to be? Are you struggling with those ideas of every time you're on social media, you're seeing everyone else and all their successes and 6 figures this and 7 figures that, and it's just very, very frustrating to kind of continue feeling like, what am I doing? Why am I spinning my wheels? And I'm really not getting anywhere. Also, there's this attraction to the how-tos. Every time you're on a Facebook or get an email from other opportunities to go and figure out how to do this or how to gain that, or, all about the 6 figures. So you're investing a lot of time and you're investing a lot of money in all of these programs, but they're really not answering your biggest question, and that is, who are you? And so I'm emphasizing the you today because it's really important. You will not succeed in your business unless you are your truest self. That is the magic key. So while they can teach us all about marketing, and they can teach us all about attracting clients, and they can teach us all about lead magnets, and they can teach us all about social media, they're not asking you that question, who are you? And until you can get really serious with yourself and answer that question, you're going to continue struggling. You're going to continue comparing yourself to everyone out there who looks like they're succeeding, and you're going to continue to not be content in your business or in your life for that matter. So let's talk about it. The idea of getting to the true you starts with this idea of our internal compass and really being able to shift it from outside to inside, okay? I talked a little bit about this in my email this week. So here's what it looks like. Your soul is sending out this signal, right? It's the essence of you. It's your truth. It's that where you gain your highest level of authenticity is truly deep in your soul. So when you can hear the signal, then there's magic there. But what's happened is that we can't hear the signal because there is so much noise going on. We cannot tap into our signal until we are able to do these 4 things, okay? 4 things. Number 1, turn off the noise, okay? You have tons of emails coming into your inbox. Unsubscribe to what you are not really paying attention to. Second thing with this turning off the noise is all about limiting your time in social media. Hi, Sakari, love you. Social media is such a trap for us to spend so much of our time there, and it can really zap our energy. If you're able to limit that time out on social media, you can begin to reframe and refocus back into truly where it is you can get your business back on the ground. You can really focus on the things that you know your next level, your next first steps would look like. Being distracted by all the wasting time on social media, unless it's about your business, unless there's an intention toward your business, then it doesn't make sense for us to just spin our wheels out in it, okay? So that's the idea of turning off the noise. The second thing that we need to do is clear your mind and nurture your heart. Okay, so how do we do that? Clearing your mind, you have to get out from beneath your desk. You have to get out, beneath your desk. If you're underneath your desk, then we've got a problem. And that's a bigger fish to fry. But behind your desk, being here in your desk is not always productive. Get away, clear your mind, go get into nature, do something that's actually going to really benefit your wholeness. Like yoga, for example. There's a mind, body, and soul with intention here that is so powerful. So other ways that you're kind of clearing your mind and nurturing your heart are obviously meditation is probably one of the #1 ways to really clear your mind and nurture your heart. And I know this isn't, not everybody is into meditation, but there are ways that you can introduce it into your life which are incredibly beneficial. I recommend going to calm.com if you're a beginner, and just take a few minutes just to kind of sit there and take a walk outside with it on your phone. It's a great app. Just listen to noise or a guided meditation. It's free. It's amazing. And just kind of, it purposefully and with intention clears your mind. And the interesting part of clearing your mind is that naturally you're nurturing your heart. So the more you clear your mind, there's the natural consequence of nurturing your heart. And this is beautiful. This is how you're going to start to hear that the signal that your soul is sending out to you and is wanting you to hear, and it's craving for you to get to it. But you can't hear it with all the noise. You can't hear it with all that external chatter. You can't hear it with the mind clutter. You can't hear it with the thought loop. You can't hear it when your heart's closed. So these are really important ways. Third thing you have to do is really then, once you're clear and your heart is open, you can hear the signal. Listen for it. This is where the magic happens. When you start to feel that you have aligned with this signal and you're truly feeling this what your soul's intentions are, what your soul's been trying to tell you, what your purpose is all about. #4, lock in on these settings. Lock in on them, just like anything else. When you find the magic key, lock in. Now, what does this look like? Okay, well, you've created your opportunity to get out from behind your desk. You've unsubscribed to all these emails. You've found ways to nurture your heart as a result of clearing your mind. Now these are things that you have to put in your daily practice, weekly practice, okay? So when you're able to do that, the magic happens. And that is when you'll start to see a shift in your business, and you will start to really own what it is that your next step looks like, okay? So to reiterate these 4 things: 1 is to turn off the noise. 2 is to clear your mind so that you can nurture your heart. 3 is to listen for the signal. And 4 is to dial it in, set in those settings, and make sure that you continue to honor that time and space for yourself on a regular basis. Yay. All right. It does get overwhelming, Sakari, and after a while, you just kind of start to feel like, okay, what do I do next? And nobody's telling us, right? We're overwhelmed by so much of this noise. We're overwhelmed by so much of the internal mind chatter, as well as all the external noise. So imagine we can't really find ourselves. We can't know who we really are, right? So these are the steps that I'm trying to share with you that are so easy to do. It's just this is the foundation of getting back to your truth, gaining more clarity in that's what your soul has been trying to get you to see, and driving home toward that. My favorite statement is the authenticity is being in the authority of it, stepping into the authority of your truest, most authentic self, right? Having that authority, being the powerful person of yourself, is amazing, and truly what your business is missing when you're feeling so frustrated. So, okay, cool. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you, and hugs and kisses back at you. And so if you haven't had a chance to download my 3-step guide to determining your next phase of business, then you can do so at nextleveldirection.com. And also I want to talk briefly about my values assessment. This is so exciting, so powerful, and incredibly valuable. But part of it is the idea of really getting to your who. Until you're able to do values work, you're really missing that part of the truest part of you. The things that are important to you, the belief systems that you hold, the way that you show up in everyday life has everything to do with your values. So what we do in a really deep dive debrief is help you become more aware of your values so that you can align and take the necessary action. This is important for you personally, but more so professionally, right? This is where there is this disconnect. The discord is coming in here because you're not aligned. You don't know the right action steps. And all of it goes back to the awareness, right? Okay, cool. So if in the event you're ready to take my values assessment, that too, there's a link right on nextleveldirection.com. In the meantime, thank you. I am so excited for you to have been here today with me. This is my home office, and I am actually going to jump off and go and step into nature for a little bit and enjoy some of this beautiful weather while we have it. And so thank you again for being here, and otherwise I will see you next week. Okay, bye.